You are about to see a demonstration of ESTEEM, a novel tool for visualizing spatiotemporal embeddings. A text embedding is a learned representation of words in a lower dimensional vector space where similar words are mapped to nearby points. By design, words with similar meaning are close to each other in this space. In our demonstration, words seen together in the same context in social media will be close by, or nearest neighbors, in the embedding space. Embeddings are multidimensional and hard to visualize. Typical visualization approaches have relied on two-dimensional projections, like PCA and TSNE. These techniques help to explore the entire embedding space, but can become cluttered and hard to understand. The problems compound when one adds more complexity with the embeddings that vary over dimensions such as time and space. This work is the first to visualize spatiotemporal text representations learned from social media data. To visualize spatiotemporal embeddings, we relied on a combination of user-driven querying and nearest neighbor calculation. We allow users to query the embedding space using a single keyword. We will start the demo by showing how the words related to the query term bomb changes over time in just one location, Belgium. The x-axis shows time, and the y-axis shows when a word is a neighbor of the query word. The y-axis is sorted so that more recent neighbors appear at the top and less recent neighbors are at the bottom. It is also possible to vary the number of neighbors for the query term. To perform more explicit visual comparison, our tool allows the user to combine region-specific embeddings. This allows us to see when the nearest neighbors overlap, which is shown using a thicker black line. For example, suicide is a shared neighbor of the query bomb in all 6 regions. Istanbul is the neighbor shared only between Germany and the UK. Let's consider another example. Our goal is to analyze neighbors of the word Brexit learned from tweets generated by verified and suspicious news sources on Twitter. After combining, we observe that the words democratic and leadership are shared neighbors for the query word Brexit. We also see that exit, Cameron, and referendum are persistent neighbors for the query word Brexit between October and November in the verified news, whereas gain and IMF are the neighbors of Brexit in the suspicious news. Let's look at another example in the news dataset. In addition to visualizing spatiotemporal embeddings, ESTEEM allows inspecting shared neighbors for multiple words at once across many dimensions. In this example, we are comparing the shared neighbors of the query terms risk and Zika. They appear as thicker black lines for the neighbors fear, mosquito, increase, and birth. For future work, we plan to improve the tool by allowing the user to query using phrases and hashtags. The ability to track dynamically changing word relationships in social media communications over time and contrast them across multiple dimensions is crucial for various applications. These include real-world event detection and tracking during crisis and natural disasters. Other obvious applications of our tool include providing insights about recently released products discussed in social media, or tracking the effectiveness of marketing or political campaigns across user demographics and geolocations.